How's it going, everyone? It's Sam, just waiting for my flight in the airport, but I wanted to bring up kind of a big problem I'm seeing among investors right now, and we will get to some news here in a second as well. But recently I posted a video talking about some of the risk factors in the market right now, and some kind of gray clouds on the horizon. And I posted this video, and I got a comment underneath saying, "Thanks for spreading all this FUD." And I think you've probably seen comments similar under videos, and maybe it's depending on your community, maybe it's just, you know, one random person, but this kind of struck me, and I responded to it underneath the video. I think a lot of us have seen investors that are just out of the community completely, right? They were in it because they thought it was easy money. Once there wasn't easy money, they left. But we still have a lot of investors. Maybe these ones are in too deep, they had too much, they were being too risky, or maybe it's that they just don't want to think about any kind of potential downside. But we do have some investors that are just irrational. They don't want to hear about anything negative, and they don't want to hear about any risks in the market. And I think this is a really bad approach. You wouldn't do this in a business. You wouldn't just say, hey, the business is going to do great forever, we don't have to worry about anything. So you wouldn't do that in a business. Why would you do that with an investment? Same thing with a stock, right? The fundamentals of crypto have changed. They've changed forever, right? With FTX, I think people will be more careful, whether it's self-custody or whether it's not buying smaller coins or not buying exchange tokens as much. But Bitcoin is still working just fine. My videos are not saying that Bitcoin is going down in flames. They do say that we could see Bitcoin fall if certain companies go under and we have more contagion being spread. So that doesn't mean that I am bearish overall, right? It doesn't mean that I'm bearish. It just means that we have to pay attention to what's happening, because when we do have certain exchanges going down, if you can talk about that with people before they go down, that could save people lots of money. So I'm going to continue to give all the news, not just good news in the market, and you're going to have to determine what you want to do with that news. Now, with that being said, I do have some news here today. We did get some news on, so you can see here, DCG does not appear to have as immediate of a concern as initially speculated. I'm sorry if this is sideways. So apparently DCG is not worried about getting money within the next day or two, like a lot of people suggested. Here it says that they owe about $575 million due in May 2023, half a year of GBTCs at 16,000. Bitcoin is about 100 million. Now that's coming from Will Clemente, but we do have some other news where supposedly they have days, not weeks, to reach a creditor agreement in order to avoid Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So it's hard to tell what's going to happen moving forward, because we are getting conflicting information. I just think it's a good time to be careful, you know, have your crypto somewhere safe on hot wallets or cold wallets or something like that, away from exchanges. We still have some investors like Kathy Wood buying the dip. She bought $63 million of Coinbase Silvergate and GBTC shares since November 11. So she's buying pretty heavily. And this is when we're still seeing a ton of layoffs happening at big companies. So that does set up the possibility of a Fed turn if inflation continues to come down and there's more and more layoffs. We already are seeing savings rates go down a lot. So maybe that causes the Fed to pivot a little bit more with all that happening at the same time. Now, there's no way of knowing what's going to happen moving forward, so just be careful out there. Make sure you have your crypto in a safe place. I'll continue to give you the news. If you want, you can check out the links underneath the video to BitGet, where you can long and short crypto, and they're giving a lot of bonuses. There's also a link down there to moomoo in case you want some free stocks. Just deposit like $100 on the platform, you can get 5 free stocks. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.